Tonight, I would like to illustrate how to do a fractal setup on any financial instrument or market. United Airlines coming out with earnings tomorrow. Okay. And what you need to do is look at all the time frames here that I have listed. Okay. I went from a minute all the way down to a day, and I have the weekly in there too. Um, we're looking at the weekly right now. All right. Now, here on the weekly chart, right here, we have a typical growth fractal. Okay. We have a low dip, have a leg, and have a leg. Okay. The legs should be equal, but again, fractals are not similar. Okay. They are similar. They're not exact. Okay. This would be valid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's the bottom. Now, after you've identified a growth fractal, fractal's lag, meaning you have to wait for that break. All right. Now, on a weekly chart, we got the break. Ideally, maybe the other week would be probably a good time to enter, but looking at the chart right now, we have uh, the lag, the break, and we have growth fractal in progress. So we can expect the trend to continue up. Okay. How far? We have a target here at 55. We're at 44. Anything can happen on a earnings report, but what we do every day, we look at all of the time frames. Okay. And we try to identify a growth or decaying fractal. And after we find a decaying or growth fractal, all you have to do, you create the bands. Thank you, Neil Campbell. And that would be your stop there to go long. Okay, we're around 47. We have a 3-point risk. Fractals will define your risk. Okay, that's the beauty. All right. Now, if we go below the band here, that becomes a growth fractal reversal, meaning the trend will go down. Okay. At this point, it looks very unlikely. It would really have to spike down. So I'm anticipating a rally for earnings. Now, we're looking at a stock. We're not looking at a market index. Okay. And ideally, a dip, leg, leg. You got the bottom. You got a good confirmation here. We can expect a good rally at this point. However, you have to keep looking at the other time frames to see what's happening here. Now, interesting. Okay, we move to the daily time frame. We have that fractal there again too. Now, dip, leg, a longer leg. Again, fractals are similar. They're not exact. You have to identify the form. Now, the form here, the top is here, okay, and the bottom is actually here, all right? So your stop now would be 44, okay? You're at 47. You have a 3-point risk, okay? If we take a look at maybe the 5-hour time frame, oh, we can. This would be a semi-quasi growth fractal here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, that confirms the growth fractal too. Now, that would be on a 5-hour time frame. Now, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, okay, we don't have anything there, and this is why you have to look go through time frames. We don't have anything there on the 3-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame, nothing really. 1-hour time frame. This is why you have to keep looking at the time frames. Okay, 1 hour. Take a look at the. I don't have a 1 hour in there. Okay, here you have chaos. You can't do anything here. Okay, 15-minute time frame. Do we have anything here? No, we have chaos. 20-minute time frame. Nothing there. Going sideways. 15-minute time frame. Nothing really there. Go to the 10-minute time frame. We're going sideways there. We break out from 47. I would probably enter at that point. 5-minute time frame. Do we have anything there? Not really. Okay, so um, the daily time frame is very strong, and the weekly time frame, that's your key right here. Okay, when you find a fractal like that on a stock, on a market, gold, silver, forex, whatever, that's a growing fractal, and the trend is up until another fractal appears up here somewhere. Now we're looking at a weekly fractal, so it could be a month. But ideally, the time to get in was probably around July 15th. That would be a good point, right around here. Okay, you put your stop there. You define your risk. You don't have to worry. As the stock continues to go up, you pick up your stop here higher and higher. Okay, so here in a summary is how to do a typical fractal setup on any financial instrument on any market. Here's the key. That's all you got to do. Decaying fractal, pop bottom, put your stop, enter, and wait until another fractal begins. How do you find another fractal up here? Well, you have to go to all of the different time frames. Okay, this is how you do a fractal setup on any market, any time frame, 1 minute, 30 minute, weekly, daily. And what you're doing here, you're mapping the market turns as they revolve. Okay, fractals are random. They will appear suddenly. And again, you have to look at all these time frames, not only on the smaller time frames, but the larger time frames too. Okay, United Airlines. Now, a couple of those stocks are bouncing earnings too, but I haven't found any clear setups. But this would be ideal. And when you're trading the market, you want to look for a ideal setup. And here's a good example on United Airlines for their earnings report tomorrow. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very typical. You'll see this fractal every day, every minute, on every stock, on every market. You're looking at a picture. You're looking at a form. All you have to do is identify the form on the different time frames. And that's how you do a fractal setup. Hank Wernicke, signing off. We'll find out what happens tomorrow.